basically getting the dew off the lawn in the early morning can give you a couple more hours of, give your lawn a couple more hours of growth because there's no water sitting on the leaf to reflect the sunlight. The sunlight's going straight into the leaf. That's going to be important leading into winter. And as I'm trying to get my lawn to recover, I'm brushing off the dew in the early morning to get a couple more hours of sunlight, which means a couple more hours of growing. So just something I do. You don't have to. It's really optional. Depends. It's all up to you. Alright, welcome back. So in today's video we're going to be applying the Oxapro Pre-Emergent. We did apply this a couple of weeks ago when I did the lawn renovation, but we've had a lot of rain since then, and I just want to do a light reapplication because I'm sure some of that was washed away with all the rain we had. So yeah, I don't want to be taking my chances and not put it down and they get a whole bunch of winter grass coming through. That would not be good, so that's why we're going to put it down today. We're also going to be using the Pro Plugger just for some of these areas here. Yeah, should have done it at the start of the season or a little while ago when it had more time before winter, but I didn't get to it, so we're going to get to it today, and hopefully those start filling in. So the lawn isn't looking too bad. Starting to get thicker. Over here's doing pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty much why I brush off the dew, particularly along this area. That way it gets more sunlight in the morning, so it's going to grow more. Particularly in the thin areas, I really want to thicken them up before winter, which will also help and prevent weed growth. So we'll quickly get the Pro Plugger now, do a bit of that, and then put down our Oxapro. Alright, here it is here, the Pro Plugger. I've done videos on it before, you can check them out here or here, or I'll link them in the description. Basically, this tool enables you to get a plug of good grass, just like that. Very nice. I'll put a bigger cap on it so I get all the root system. But basically, we're going to grab the good plug and then put them in the bare areas, and we'll swap. So these are going to grow in the bare areas, and then those plugs are going to go back into the good area, and both fill in. So very handy tool here. Oops. Very handy tool. I got it from Real Solutions Australia. They're kind enough to send it out to me. Definitely check them out if you haven't already. There's some really good gear on their website. I'll link it down in the description. Go get yourself a very handy tool, particularly if you have any bare areas or areas you want to fill in. That will definitely help you out. Alright, I'm going to grab it from the good grass over here. Plenty of sunlight here, probably the healthiest part of the lawn, so it will recover quick. And putting healthy plugs into that area will also allow for quick growth and spreading. Simply push down. So first of all, we're going to put them in this area here. This is right under the gardenia hedge, so it doesn't get too much sun, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, now they're good plugs popping up through the top. Simply put them in there, and there, another one, and then we'll come. There you go. I'll just put 4 in there for now. I don't want to put too many in and they don't end up growing. Because with that there, it's right under the hedge, so yes. And yes, getting a bit of work done, hence why the rocks are all piled up. Watch this space, something coming soon. What could it be? Now with this area here, we also don't get too much sun because of the lemon tree, the neighbour's house, and the fence. So not sure if these plugs don't work, not sure what I'll do, because having an area like that and like that doesn't exactly look the best. But we'll give it a good crack, pardon me. We'll put those plugs in and just see how it goes. Alright, turns out I wasn't filming when I put those in, so apologies for that. Just put 6 in there, we'll see how they go. If they grow, I'll put more in. If they don't, then I'll leave it and see what I do with this area. So now let's put down the Oxapro and get into that. Right, now here's the Oxapro right here. It looks like yellow. There it is there. It's the Anderson's Oxapro Pre-Emergent. Now this stuff, it didn't have to be reapplied, but just because of all the rain, I thought it'd be best to. Now if you haven't got large amounts of rain, you'll be fine, you don't need to keep reapplying it. But this stuff covers summer grass, crabgrass, winter grass, some broadleaf weeds. Most weeds it covers, as long as they haven't germinated. It's not going to take care of weeds that are already there. It only forms a barrier in the soil and stops weeds germinating through that barrier. So if you do have weeds that are already there, they've already grown, this is not going to kill them, I'm sorry. So you have to get a herbicide for that, not a pre-emergent. So because we're leading into the season of winter, this is going to cover winter grass, and then I'll reapply it again at the end of winter, and that will cover me for crabgrass. So the application rates for this they're about 3 to 4 kilos per 100 square meters. I'll probably put down a little less than that just because it's a reapplication, as I said. So I'll probably go about 1 kilo for the 50 square meters here, so nice and light. Now I got this from Lawn Tips. I bought this from the Lawn Tips website. Not sure if he still has it available on his website now that he's updated it. I do believe the Lawn Addict sell it, or the Lawn Doctor, and I believe Lawn Solutions Australia sell it. So yeah, I'll put a link in my description where I got it from, or where you can get it from. So hopefully that'll help you out. So let's pour it in. Of course, this has to be watered in. Just enough so it gets into the soil. To form that barrier. Don't leave it on the leaf. Make sure you definitely water it in so it gets into the soil. And don't mow for a day. You can mow before this, that's fine to do. So you're not going to have any trouble if you mow and then you put it down. With a nice thick grass, a pre-emergent down, and some regular hand weeding, you shouldn't get too many weeds ever. So yeah, good thick grass, a good quality pre-emergent, and maybe some hand weeding if any weeds manage to get through. You shouldn't have any weeds. So let's put this down, water it in, and we'll go show you the front lawn. It's coming along the way. Alright, we're sat down on the lawn. Again, we'll get the water on it. And I forgot to mention, OxtaPro does have a bit of fertilizer in it. I'm not sure the exact amounts on that. But all the information there can be found on a website. Link it down in the description so you can get more information if you'd like. So water it in for about 15 minutes. And then we'll go check out the front lawn. Here's the front lawn. It's come up really well. Just this area over here, due to the grubs, taking its while to recover, obviously because of the shade, but we're getting progress. It's looking pretty good. Look at that. Very nice. Next week's video will be out here on the lawn, on the front lawn. Been getting the reel mower on it recently, been striping it up pretty good. So we'll do that next week, and we'll probably give the lawn a Lawn Lovers Plant Doctor Lawn Lover mix, bit of a liquid fertilizer. Here's the zoysia. Looks pretty good. Considering it's under a big tree, it looks really good. Withstands the shade incredibly well. Plus, it's about a year old, the turf, so it's fairly new and hasn't seen much wear and tear. No one really walks on it, so it does really well. Yeah, we'll leave the video there, guys. If you haven't already, do hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next week, and you guys stay safe, and I'll catch you all next week. Thanks for watching. See ya!